So I got to thinking, with the beams, with the metal brackets and everything else that I have, going to, and the concrete, they'll have a tendency to weep moisture into your beams, and so they recommend to put like tar shingles down and everything else like that. And I thought, you know what? So I was offloading my truck, and I got a truck bed liner that's on it. And this will do the same thing, I'm thinking. So that's what I'm going to try to do. See if it works. And I just need to put it where the beam's going to rest. The rubber coating. Look at that. And now the beam will be protected from the metal or the concrete because of the rubber coating. I think it's brilliant. I really do. So that's what I'm going to do on all these. Here's my brackets I designed. These are 1/4 inch thick. They're solid for timber framing. So this part here fits on the beam. And then I can stand my 8x8s, and I can stand my 8x8s on it. Oh, that's working well. Really well. So, I'm going to start doing all these things and get ready to start putting them down. I'm going to lift these ones up though and get underneath those for now. Truck bed line. Right? Why not? Be different. Rock in my crock here, driving me nuts. Instant rubber coating. Just need to where the beam's going to touch, that's all. I figured that 2 cans would do me enough. With that being said, I might be second guessing my choice. I may just have enough. I might need a 3rd can though. Hope not. So I've done 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, Yeah, we got 12 more to go. So hopefully the other can works. Got to be careful with it, be sparingly. That's as high as I can go with that sucker. Well, that should work. That's beautiful. Look at that. And pretty quick too. Can't get flusher than that. Obviously, I'm going to take off that level now. Oh, that's absolutely stunning. Like right, perfect flush. Wow. Beautiful. Ha! Well, that's amazing. So I'm probably still going to have to trim this one as well too. But other than that, and you know what? This is just foundation. They don't need to be tight up against each other by any means. Close is good. This is just the cabin's going to be sitting on it, kind of a thing. So, and once I put that plate that I got using it right now as a fulcrum, once I use that plate, I'm going to have two massive bolts going right through here and on those, which will keep those sandwiched together. So, right on. Man, the problem with these flies that are out is 17 billion of them aren't the biting type. the ones that the ministry supposedly let loose to kill all the caterpillars years ago. Anyways, they're not biting. But for every 17 billion that are landing on you, there's one that's a deer fly, and you got to sort out which one it is. And your mind doesn't tell you sort it out. Your mind just starts knocking them all off, and you just got to deal with maybe a bite once in a while. But those deer flies, they bite you good enough, you need stitches after. Well, not that bad, but yeah. Right. One row down, 4 to go. What I'm thinking of doing is, before I start locking them in over there like that, I'm going to lay them across. I'm just going to lay it here on the outside, not in the saddle. I'll make my cuts, I'll make my measurement, make my good flush cuts with the saw squash here. Made my steel saw. It's a beam cutter. I'll cut them nice and flush, then I'll drop it down, and I'll pick it up with Katrina with the excavator, drop them down, and then hopefully, so the first one I'll measure will be from the outer edge, from over there to here. This here is Eska spring water with lemon, 0 fluoride. Good stuff, carbonated. Oh, tastes good. there. That'll be better. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, I like that much better. That's just beautiful. Like that is just perfect. Perfect. So now 242 inches and a quarter. this is where having an extra hand would be helpful. Bang on the center. Looks pretty good on this side. Yeah, I like this. I may only have to cut that one side. And we said it was 243 and an 8. 43 and an 8 it is. worked out good. Shit. I forgot to unplug the Sasquatch, and I pulled the cord, which pulled the phone, which pulled the tripod, which ready to go crashing down. But my theory, as I said, cut that beautifully. Look at that. That's 12 inches. I think I'll do 18 inches. It's amazing. Or 16, sorry. Wow. That's just absolutely brilliant. Beautiful. Now, this over there. Let's see. Oh, it's gonna be a hell of a lift. I'm out. I'm out. All right. Be strong. Be strong. Oh my God. There's no give on these. Holy shit, these are heavy. Try it again. Ha! Now I'm swatting off friggin' sawdust. Yep. Let's get that in. Well, I made a huge mistake and I cut it 10 inches too short. Reading dyslexic, I knew I had 243 and I measured at 234 for measuring on the other side of the tape. Yeah. And that's a huge mistake because I have exactly the right amount of beads. do have the other beams that I took off. On my other 13 beams, I could just put 2 sections here, which don't make no matter. Well, not having a meltdown, but not having a meltdown. Decided to step away. I did come up with a plan. You can see I got Dad right here. Thank God for Dad. I had myself a beer. An empty beer. Anyways, it's empty now. Come up with a plan. What I'm going to do. Went and measured my beams. The video before this video, I was showing me removing all the 10 footers off, which are the same size of those. I went and measured them, and they're exactly the same size, obviously. So I do have a plan. So tomorrow, I'll show the plan. Tonight, I'm gonna have a beer, maybe 2. Well, I've already had 1, so maybe 2 more. House of Sausages, I got them in the barbecue, and come up with a game plan, and I'll explain it in the morning. I got this fixed. I made a boo-boo, and won't happen again. Measure twice, cut once. Made a mistake. Things happen. So that's my story, anyways, and I'm sticking to it. Sitting in the camper, and ready to think about tomorrow, and just go at it. That's all you can do. Sometimes you make a mistake. Just tough out here, right? It's not like you can make a phone call, hey, bring me another one. It's such a big ordeal just to get my lumber in, so I got to deal with what I do have. Made a mistake, gonna fix it, and it won't affect the cabin whatsoever, or the stability of it. To be continued.